Ronaldo didn't like being subbed yesterday. Somehow the Spanish press tries to portray this as news when it's not really news. Like, when have you seen Cristiano Ronaldo leaving the pitch before the end of the game with a happy face? But anyway, welcome to the real news. Let's go with Marca. Marca talk about rebote. It's a bit of angry, saying that Real Madrid is not happy because we couldn't win last night. And of course, the news here is that Cristiano, made some faces because he didn't like being subbed. He didn't have a good game. And my opinion here is, number one, Cristiano has to stop making these faces and making these little gestures when he's unhappy, because it kind of projects the wrong image to the rest of the team, especially now that he's the third captain. He has a lot of influence on the rest of the players. Like, what image does he project when he makes that face like I want to be on the pitch, I want to be in the pitch? And to be honest, he wasn't having a great game. And if you're not having a great game, you should be subbed. That's normal for the team. It's Zidane looking into the best interest of yesterday's game. But anyway, that's what they try to portray as news. But I think really what's news is that we're going to have a hard time dealing without Casemiro. But I will talk about that later when we go to the English press. They say also that, Real Madrid in an accident, talking about Araujo's goal, which I don't really agree with. Even though it was an accident, pretty much every goal last night was an accident. Well, an accident, or, with a little bit of luck in all the actions that ended up in the goals. And what kind of makes me the most angry about today's press is that Zidane has the need, or feels the need, to explain himself when he subs Cristiano Ronaldo. And this doesn't happen with other players. I subbed Cristiano thinking about Tuesday's game. And I'm thinking, like, until when, or how much longer Real Madrid managers are gonna have to explain themselves when they sub Cristiano out? If he's not having a good game, bring somebody else in that will do it maybe a little bit better, like Lucas Vázquez last night. As goes more or less in the same lines as a draw with a bad face, with an angry face. Also, talking about Cristiano not being happy and making... But well, I think really the news is not that Cristiano wasn't happy. I think the news is, again, we're going to have a hard time dealing without Casemiro in the center of the pitch. And then let's go, let's get a little bit serious. Let's go with sport, the serious press. So again, for sport, let's remember everything they say is real. This is a serious journalism. And of course, they were very happy, talking about felices, happy for Barcelona thrashing Sporting de Gijón 5-0 with a great performance by everybody. And then, at the bottom, it's a picture of Cristiano, of course. And it says, we're angry, we're bitter. And of course, whenever they have to put a picture of Cristiano and say something bad about Real Madrid, they must be having a party in the offices of sport. But well, of course, they want to go as much or as deep as they can about this Cristiano issue. And they put a lot of articles about, like, why Cristiano had this reaction, why Cristiano this, even a message of Cristiano's mom saying, Cristiano, never put your head down. Anyway, that's all the time I'm going to dedicate to sport. And also in the English press, the Daily Mirror, they comment on 3 very interesting points. Number 1 says that Cristiano throws some strop. Again, this is nothing new, but again, I guess they like talking about it. And number 2 and number 3, which I do think it's interesting, says number 2, the battle for number 9 is bringing out the best in Morata and Benzema. And I fully agree with that. I think Morata had a great game last night. Again, he couldn't finish, is one of the things that he's lacking, but everything else he's doing very well. We see him with a lot of enthusiasm and motivation to do his best, and this is good for Real Madrid. And then when Benzema came on, I don't think that Benzema looks 100% fit already, but whenever he's in contact with the game, like, he generates danger. And yesterday, again, he scored what we thought at the time was going to be the game winner, but it wasn't. And number 3, which I think is the real news today, is the fact that Madrid can't cope without Casemiro. I think I was excited to see how Zidane planned the game without him, but after the end of the game, I wasn't that excited. So I'm thinking it's going to be interesting. I thought it was going to be a bit more interesting, and now maybe a bit more worrying. But to see how we deal without Casemiro, he's going to be out for maybe 4 or 6 weeks. So yeah, this is an interesting time ahead of us for Real Madrid fans. So anyway, Galacticos, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this is the news, or if the press should be talking about something else, about yesterday's draw. And of course, give us a like and subscribe. Before you go, make sure to check out our webpage. The link is in the description below. You will find a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool interactive data about what people are talking on social network about Real Madrid, about yesterday's game against Las Palmas. Don't forget to check it out. And of course, give us a like and subscribe. Tell your friends we're here, and we'll see you tomorrow.